everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
December 27th, 2023, an emergency call came in from a customer at a McDonald's, a call that would lead to the discovery of an entire crime.
It's McDonald, man. Somebody just got shot at McDonald.
That time, what happened out there that led to this event?
From the beginning, so we were in the drive-thru line, ordering food, trying to place 2 orders through the drive-thru. One for cash, one for card. They informed us that since they're short on staff, that they're only, I'm doing straight from I don't want to miss nothing.
I appreciate that.
They informed us that they're short staff, we can only do 1, so we put all our orders together, then we went to the window. Our order wasn't complete when we got to the window. We were trying to tell the lady we wanted to add more food to the order. And she explained to us that she's new, because it seemed like they had, the lady who first took our order seemed like she had a little attitude or whatever. So when we went to the window, it was a different lady, and she explained to us, oh, we're sorry, I'm sorry, I'm new to working or whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, we all understand, because at first we thought it was attitude or whatever. So we paid for our food, went to the second window to receive our food, and we looked in our bags, didn't have everything in it. So we went inside to tell them with our receipt and let them know that all our food was not in our bags. So, fast food people don't like remaking their food or whatever. So I guess they seemed like they were a little, attitude or whatever, to make the food. And then my sisters one of my sisters, let me not miss this. Okay, so we were still waiting for our food. Then somebody in the back said, can y'all, why they still here? And then one of my sisters made a comment, said if we had all our food. And still, I just heard, fuck. So I'm thinking, I'm looking for my sisters, and then I'm just thinking it was a lady that did the shooting, because she said she was gonna shoot first. And then I'm looking, and then I see her on the ground, and then we try to leave. And I see a man with my sister holding her, trying to not let her go.
Oh my God! Sir, it wasn't like that.
What kind of gun is it?
It's a Glock. A Glock 26. Looks like. It's a 26. It looks like a 26.
It's crazy.
All right, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. All right, so we're gonna do this story about a 19-year-old who doesn't realize she just ended someone's life. Of course, this is over something at McDonald's, as we've seen from the first little snippet in the intro. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Okay, hold on for the ambulance. Hey, sir. Order received.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who was shot? Was it a male or female?
It's a female. Somebody, they just tell it.
Where is she shot at? What part of the body? EMS. Do not hang up. Hello, sir. In the order received.
Oh.
What was the female shot at? What part of the body?
She shot in the heart.
Sir, can you tell me exactly what happened?
Somebody, they came in McDonald's, they started arguing with the supervisor, the manager and everything. And then we told them to leave out the store. Grady coming out. They come Grady.
No, they came in here, them girls came in here, trying to fight the employees, trying to fight.
I need everybody out. I need everybody out. Stand right here. That's fine. That's fine. Right now it's a crime scene. Please. Can I get everybody to stand out for me, please?
We gotta go.
Stand outside for me. Not alert, not conscious, not breathing. CPR in progress. Negative. Neither. Not alert, not conscious, not breathing. CPR is being conducted by EMS and fire right now.
Still in progress.
Extremely low. Well, we don't know who witnessed it. We asked if they witnessed it first.
He saw everything.
You witness everything?
There she go right there. Oh, yes.
No, she didn't. No, the lady hit my sister in her face first. Bro, hit me first. No, he hit her. Hit her first. What's y'all talking about? No, nobody came behind the counter. Nobody went. Sir, go look at the cameras. Nobody went behind the camera. Nobody went behind the camera. Just don't want to talk
They're here.
What they got to do is run the camera. Y'all gonna run the camera. No, they got to run the camera. Yeah, y'all got to. It don't matter that hoe hit me first. It don't matter that she self-defeated. That shit self-defeated. That shit self-defeated.
Somebody got to get control of what's going on. Everybody trying to tell a story. You got to get the police to separate the people, because the McDonald worker is yelling at the woman, and the woman, like, you got to separate them. You got to get some type of control over the scene before because the investigation starts now. Y'all ain't seen First 48?
What you mean? No, I was trying to defuse it. The lady was right. Come out. What you talking about? Her in the pink. Her in the pink.
Hey, Duncan, girl in pink.
Pink, blue. Where is the supervisor? Where's the supervisor? Where's the captain or the supervisor? Can I get...
Give us 1 second.
I can't. There's a pink, there's one in the bunny, and the one in the blue. All three of them are in the
All right, well, they gotta stay. Whoever sees, you gotta go, because you just caused a problem.
So who are you?
Yeah, they're going back out that way.
National. I have asked them to call their supervisor numerous of times. No one is calling them. Oh my God. Sir, it wasn't like that. Okay, so it was an argument, but the lady jumped in it. The lady jumped in or whatever. It was a back and forth. The lady jumped in and she called somebody to bring her gun in here because she gonna pop all four of them. So then that's when tonight was like, no, nobody not gonna pop who, nobody not popping nothing. Then that's when she was like, all y'all hoes, whatever, like that, put her hand in my sister's face. And my sister was like, stop putting your hand in my face. And she hit her like that. And then that's when it was an altercation broke out, and then it was a shot fired.
Still defend me. But from the beginning, y'all have to see, like, they were acting like we were by them with our food. We went to drive first, and our food was wrong, so we came through here respectfully. Then they started lollygagging, and then my sister, she told them, like...
The person shot looked like a guest.
Okay.
The shooter's a guest.
So against
came in, I guess, yeah, they were in drive-through. Their order wasn't done right, so they came in aggressively trying to get the order right. Management said, hey, we'll take care of it. That wasn't sufficient for them. The waving of the gun started. I guess the guest was like, hey, you know, this person needs to leave because they're being too aggressive. Yeah. So now it's between the party that's mad because their food's not being done right with the worker, with the guest that got shot. And from there, I guess the girl was like, well, you know, something like, you know, don't talk to me like this. The girl was like, well, I ain't scared of you. And the girl went to mush the sister and the shooter mushed her. Yeah. She went to mush her in the face, and when she did that, that's when the shooter came out with the gun and shot her in the chest.
Bruh, that's crazy. All over McDonald's. Let me tell you what, I'm gonna show you what McDonald's did to my order. I got these. So McDonald's continues messing up my kids' Happy Meal. I always ask, like, no onions or something, and I pay for cheese, because you got to pay for cheese on a Happy Meal. They only give you a hamburger, so you got to pay for cheese. Bam, they don't give me no cheese, so I took a picture of it, you know, and then I don't know what that picture's of, but whatever that picture's of, I took it. So I'm gonna go get my free Happy Meal. I called them, I was like, hey, y'all messed up my order, and I got the receipt, and I'm gonna show them the burger, no cheese. I paid for cheese. I want my meal made again, and they're gonna do it. But I ain't cause a fit, and I ain't finna shoot nobody over no fast food sandwich. Like, I ain't that hungry, dog. Like, I mean, I get it. I'm hungry, but like, I'm not that hungry, you know? Like, I know I'm spending my hard-earned money, but it wasn't that hard-earned. Like, I didn't have to sell no coochie for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, couple hours, but, you know, if you, I don't know. Life must be hard wherever they from. Where is it? I don't know where this is at.
Girl, I'm fixing that food. I stopped the line. I'm fixing that food. I'm fixing that food. Everybody keep running their mouth. If I keep telling everybody, my crew, shut up. They keep talking. And that's the problem when you don't know how to shut your mouth to let it go. And now somebody in there dead or shot or whatever because they keep running their mouth. It's simple as that. Everybody's just that simple. We ain't finna go back and forth. Ain't nobody finna do all that. We ain't finna fight.
She finna catch a charge anyway.
Okay, 34,
Kids, right?
And then there's plenty of kids in the life.
There's plenty of kids.
Folks breaking their children ankles, running somebody going to the hospital with like this going too.
Yeah, and if you working at McDonald's, really you gotta understand that none of this stuff at work is worth your life. You know what I mean? So to actually, you know, fight somebody because y'all messed up their food, just be like, hey, you know, we sorry. So if somebody come in yelling, bitch this, bitch that, man, just, hey, look, we gonna make the food over, but if you don't want to, you can leave. But if y'all ain't leaving, we'll call the police. Let them deal with it. But then you put your hands on her. I see this all the time. Popeye's Chicken is known for beating up their customers. It's only a matter of time for somebody from Popeye's dies. McDonald's then had managers murdered by employees. They done had hella customers murdered the employees. McDonald's is dangerous. Popeye's is fight central up in there.
I have a battery that's similar to that.
When she came in with the gun or whatever, like, she never gave, like, you know, like, you have the right to bear arms and stand your ground, right? But yeah, you know, it's a thin line to it.
Yeah.
But she never, and it could have been one of my coworkers. It could have been one of my coworkers because they was, like, holding her, like, come on, y'all trying to break it up. She was holding her when the girl got shot.
We witness everything besides us watching video.
I saw when she pulled the gun.
Yeah, you like a
They
kid.
were arguing and they were trying to tell them, squash that, just do that. But
yeah, it's very important. Very important if we get your statement.
Yeah, I'll do a statement. But
Radio raising 3491.
That's just crazy.
Let's see. They about to arrest the girl.
Girls coming up to me, I do this, man.
Just. Is your car locked? Is that yours?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
All right.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Oh, this in Atlanta too? I think I seen that earlier too.
She gotta come down to answer the question.
She said, can you tell me why we locking up? Murder. What you think? Murder in the first degree over a $12 combo. What? Somebody gonna ask what you in for? Man, shit, the bitch had me messed up. She was in McDonald's popping off. Little fast food worker thought she was doing something. Whole life in the trash can.
Questions. Until we figure everything out.
Listen, y'all gotta get the video though. Can y'all tell me what y'all arrested her for? Y'all have to tell me that. Huh?
I'm not gonna tell you to get back.
You gotta tell me that. Man, I got white. I'm gonna stay right here.
I got rights. Girl, if you don't get your ass back before you go to jail for obstructing justice.
I have rights. You can call your super, I have rights.
What happened out there that led to this?
From the beginning, so we were in the drive-thru line, ordering food, trying to place 2 orders through the drive-thru. One for cash, one for card. They informed us that since they're short on staff, that they're only, I'm doing straight from, like, I don't want to miss nothing.
I appreciate that.
They informed us that they're short staff, we can only do one, so we put all our orders together, and then we went to the window. Our order wasn't complete when we got to the window. We were trying to tell the lady we wanted to add more food to the order. And she explained to us that she's new, because it seemed like they had, the lady who first took our order seemed like she had a little attitude or whatever. So when we went to the window, it was a different lady, and she explained to us, oh, we're sorry, I'm sorry, I'm new to working or whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, we all understand, because at first we thought it was attitude or whatever. So we paid for our food, went to the second window to receive our food, and we looked in our bags, didn't have everything in it. So we went inside to tell them with our receipt and let them know that all our food was not in our bags. So, like, fast food people don't like remaking their food or whatever. So I guess they seemed like they were a little, attitude or whatever to make the food. And then my sisters was one of my sisters, let me not miss this. Okay, so we were still waiting for our food. Then somebody in the back said, can y'all, why they still here? And then one of my sisters made a comment and said, if we had all our food, we would be gone. So then, after one of the ladies in the back said that, the lady who was in the front register, I guess she catch drift of all the emotions or whatever. And see, my sister was like right here. This is, where people stand, and this is their, whatever. My sister was right here getting the sauce from their inside, and the lady from the cash register was like, back up, doing this like this. And she had an attitude, and I'm not sure what my sister said to her. Then the lady who had got shot was saying, she had spoke up and said something, and was telling the girl, like, I already know, like, girl, so basically, like, trying to stick up for the register lady. I'm horrible at telling stuff. So, then, the other lady, I guess the lady taking up for the register lady felt like that was her way to get bucked or get big. So she was just walking back like, yeah, because nobody wants smoke, like nobody want to, basically trying to antagonize, saying she want to fight or whatever. And then one of my sisters was like, what you doing all that for, or something, saying like you could clock out or whatever. And then one of my other sisters was just saying the same thing. And the lady in the back, and the lady who was the guest who spoke up for the cash register lady, was saying stuff like antagonizing too, basically saying, oh, call somebody and told them to bring her file in or whatever, because these 4 hoes tripping or whatever, something like that. And one of my sisters said something like, I got it on me, shoot who or whatever, like basically saying she was going, the lady was basically saying she was going to shoot first. Then, as we got our food, one of the managers, I guess she was a manager at McDonald's, she had came up to me and my other sister, the pregnant sister, and asked us, like, did y'all get everything? Are y'all okay? What do y'all need or whatever? And me and my sister were okay, and we was walking out. And then the other lady still kept talking crazy. As we walking out, me and my other sister trying to get me and my 2 other sisters to leave out. And then next thing you know, the lady who told somebody to go get their file had walked up to one of my sisters. And when I looked, I saw her hand, I don't know what she did. Her hand went like this, and my sister's hand went like this. So I turned around, put my foot down, and tried to grab my sister, because I ain't gonna grab you. So, and next thing you know, I just heard, pop! So I'm thinking, I'm looking for my sisters, and then I'm just thinking it was a lady that did the shooting, because she said she was gonna shoot first. And then I'm looking, and then I see her on the ground, and then we try to leave, and I see a man with my sister holding her, like trying not to let her go. And then that's when we had called our mom and we went to go get her. And yeah, came back, my sister never caught her. And that's what we did.
Damn, so pretty much they got their food and then they killed the girl. Oh my God. So they did all that, caused all that. The girl was still talking noise. That's what the manager was saying. Like, girl, go to the back. Like, shut up. Like, she did. The manager did tell the girl to shut up. Excuse me. And the girl should have just shut it up. Like, I don't understand why she would keep talking. I mean, she didn't deserve to die. But if she did put her hands on her, I don't think I don't know. I guess they're gonna have to review the tape, and I'm gonna have to find out when this happened to see if the girl actually got convicted. But let's see. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Holding your sister, did you see him hold your sister down, or what altercations?
Yeah,
transpired between them two.
I did. It was me and my two sisters was trying to let him go, let him take him off her because he had the gun to her head, like
was
holding
it her gun or his gun? Or?
I'm not sure whose gun it was. I just seen him open. I was trying to touch them, like let her go, but at the same time he got a gun and it's to her head, and then next thing you know the gun started doing this. So I pushed back like, sir, just let her go. Not knowing who shot who still at the same moment. So I'm thinking.
Where did your sister get a gun from?
I'm not sure where she got the gun from, but it was already on her.
And you never seen it before?
No.
So without me asking, because they're going to ask you all that. If it's 4 y'all there, how did they get to that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
when we got in there, mind you, they already missed. They claimed that we had fake 20s, but we didn't have fake 20s. We had
was somebody that worked there?
Yeah, they was like, we had fake 20. We had fake 20. Y'all never gave us the food and our change. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so when y'all give us our food or whatever, mind you, in the drive-thru at first, y'all give us our food. We only got half of the food. So we started telling them like, we missing this, we missing that. So they getting attitudes and y'all should have had the right. So we like, all right, we're just gonna come in the inside. So we come in the inside. We standing at the counter. I'm standing like this way, but I'm just standing at the counter, but I'm turning towards the counter. So the girl was like, we telling the lady what the food.
No, but what I was getting at is how you doing? There was so many of y'all, like none of y'all. I guess it could have happened so fast because none of y'all stopped to the one.
We didn't even know my little sister had the gun on her too. Got into it, and this was so crazy. Then before my sister even pronounced that she had a gun, later already called for like, yeah, I had all y'all whole widow, all 4 of y'all. That's exactly what kind of house I had. That's why we keep asking for the camera. She like, she started calling people was coming in there. She like, I had y'all whole shot. Woo. So then when my sister turned, she was like, hell, who shot? And tugged on her like. I got one too, like type. So the lady was just steady whoop. So mind you, by this time when they arguing, I'm still walking back and forth to my table, back over there to my table, get my food and shit. So the lady started putting her hand in my face, doing all like this. So I pointed back on her face, like, stop putting your hand in my face, like doing her hand like that. She mushed me 2 times. Then we started fighting. Then me and her started fighting. And then some gun went off, but I didn't know that it was my sister that shot. So when the gun went off, everybody just started running. I turned back around because I ain't see my sister come outside. So when I turned back around, I see the lady laying on the floor. My sister was still in there, and the man had got up his fire on my sister.
Alright. You go in the restroom?
Oh yeah, this is the one who did it. And yeah. She got convicted.
Okay. Alright. I'm investigator Francis, the investigator McCowan. We definitely want to talk to you about everything that took place today. Just want to ask you a few questions. But before we do that, can I get your first name?
Tania Evans, 19 years old, the third sister, the one who pulled the Tager.
I'm not asking you this to be offensive. It's just standard, okay? Just to make sure you understand, okay? So I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights before we ask you any questions, and we're gonna make sure that you understand, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. Do you understand? You are entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer,
She invoked her right to remain silent and requested a lawyer, but the emotional shift came when they allowed her to speak with her mother.
Sanaya, we've been waiting on you to call.
Please help me. I need a lawyer or something.
Okay, so listen. Do not don't write no statements. We've been talking to lawyers already. They're gonna come down there and talk to you tomorrow. They said do not talk over the phone. Don't talk about it over the phone. You are gonna be okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on that, baby. You okay? Milo and Apple are home.
I want to come home.
I know you do. You just gotta calm down and stop crying. Everything's gonna be okay.
No. You should have walked out of that McDonald's with the food in your bag. You had the food. Y'all had the food. But your ego, because you had that gun on you, your ego told you to turn around because that girl was still talking noise, and you got in her face and she pushed you off of her and you shot her. And then you thought you was going to get away with it. When you already came in there complained, they made your food, they gave you the food, the entire order, your sisters was walking out and you wanted to stay and have a chit chat. So you can't go home now. Because now that other mama, the other girl is a mother of 4. Where do I see that at? Let's see here. Mother of 4 shot, killed at Southwest Atlanta McDonald's. Identified woman charged with murder. Let's see here. Family friends say that Woods, often called Nene, was in her 30s and had 4 children. She was 30 years old, a 30-year-old woman with 4 children. Now these kids don't get to see their mama, and she didn't get to go home, all because you didn't want to take your food and leave that store. And now you want to go home. No, ma'am. And them edges drove in this picture too.
News just into our newsroom here at 3. A 19-year-old suspect now identified in a Southwest Atlanta shooting that killed a mother of 4 at a McDonald's. I'm Savannah Louise.
And I'm Alan Devlin. Tiana Evans has been charged for the murder of Tamanika Woods. The shooting happened yesterday afternoon at the McDonald's on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. According to police, the 2 women were arguing before Evans shot Woods. The victim's age has not been released, but family friends tell us Woods was in her 30s. Evans is in the Fulton County Jail facing a list of charges.
Crazy situation. Listen, man. Stop doing shit you can't take. Shit you can't, You did the crime, do the time. That's why kids, they be packing these straps. And they don't use them properly. You're supposed to be defending yourself, but there should be something that constitutes defending yourself, right? If somebody owes you $100 million and you go in to pick your money up and they don't got your money and they start fighting you, I'm shooting you, okay? But if somebody get your order wrong at McDonald's, this don't even constitute you whooping their ass, okay? You shouldn't even have to get dirty for somebody getting your order wrong at McDonald's. Unfortunately, people think that that people with anger issues cannot control themselves over a wrong food order. Like I showed y'all earlier, McDonald's always messes up my daughter's burgers. She always wants cheeseburgers. I think she don't want no onions or pickles or something. I don't remember. No onions or pickles. She just want ketchup and cheese. And she's 3, okay? So when you get that, and then I gotta scrape off everything and then reapply ketchup, and then I gotta put a sliced cheese out the refrigerator, which it's cold, it ain't even hot. So now she eating a cold slice of cheese on a half cold sandwich now. So it's just like a cold sandwich. And she's not happy. I'm not happy. So what's the point of the Happy Meal? It was, and this ain't the first time, but the fact is I didn't get upset. I took the necessary steps to, get my meal back. So, and it's not going to stop me from going there, even though I don't eat McDonald's. The kids eat McDonald's. I don't eat that crap. I don't know why I feed my kids that crap, but I just can't eat it. But the thing is, it's not worth it. And so she did. Oh, let me tell you what her charges is. Let's see. Let me read the comments. The comment says, so did the sister and the lady already have an issue before today? No, they didn't have an issue. The issue began in the fast food drive-thru. Mom shouldn't be lying to her. Mom done got. All right. So it says, she was charged with murder, whatever her name is. I forgot her name. Denaya Evans was charged with murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and felony murder on November 19th, 2024. The crime happened in 2023. She was convicted in 2024. She entered a negotiated plea and was sentenced to 25 years. The argument allegedly started over missing food from McDonald's. So yeah. So rest in peace, Tamika Nene Woods, mother of 4. Anyway, sad situation. You going to jail. All right.